my crafty friends out there. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. My name is Heather and this is Nerdy Crafts by Heather, and today I am just going to kind of give updates on what I've been working on. I took a week off last week. I was going to record a video and me and my husband had just got back from Universal Studios and I was exhausted. I had a lot of housework I had to catch up on and stuff, so I am back now. I hadn't been stitching. I didn't stitch as much the past week, and then when we were on vacation I did take a project with me, but I didn't touch it. Where we went to Universal, we were walking so much. I was too tired. Whenever we got back to the Airbnb, I was just like, I'm done. I want to just sit, relax with my dog, and just get off of my feet. That was like main priority I had. And blisters, I'm not used to walking around that much. Like we were walking like all day, and those parks are huge. But we had a really good time. It was wonderful. Me and my husband are both big nerds, so we loved the Harry Potter area. I got this adorable purse. It looks like the chocolate frog box. I absolutely love this. I saw this, and then they also had one that looked like the jelly beans, the Birdie Bots every flavor beans, but I saw the chocolate frog and I was like, I can't resist this. And I also got this really cute wallet and it's a Niffler, and it's from the Harry Potter as well, and I thought it was really cute. So couldn't pass it up. And of course, us being nerds, we had to get our wands and our robes and stuff, and we had a lot of fun with it, and it was really nice. But now we're back home, getting back into schedule and stuff, and I'm hopefully gonna get to start stitching again because I'm getting so very close to finishing this one. So this is the Haunted Library by LolaCrowCrossStitch, and I have been working on the set of stairs on the side. I've gotten quite a bit done since I last showed. I think the last time you guys saw this, I only had like the little ghost guy here and stuff, but I have gotten quite a bit done on the stairs. I think I've got almost all the browns done. There's a stack of books. It goes right here. There's a couple of candles, and I'm pretty sure the rest of this is just black, which I posted on Instagram a picture of this, and I said I'm getting ready to stitch a whole lot of 310, and someone actually had made the comments about getting one of the big cones, and I've looked into it before, and I was just like, I don't know, that's a lot of floss. But then I was like, as much black as I went through with this project, and I have also signed up for her next stitch along, which I believe is starting next month, and it requires a lot of black as well. It's called the Greenhouse of Curiosities, or something like that. She's only released one teaser photo yet, so I don't really know what it looks like, but if it is anything like this one, I know I'm going to be really excited about it. The little teaser picture she has showed, it has got like a little crow on it, and I think it's going to be awesome. She's also showed the color palette and everything, which I've got to get mine all kitted up. I am trying to figure out the fabric that I'm wanting to use. I believe I'm going to actually dye my own. I have a lot of kind of white fabric, and I do have some fabric dye already, so instead of like ordering some thread, I think I'm just going to dye it myself and see how it turns out, because I know she recommended to use a gray, which would be like this one. And I also have another project which I will try to put up here or somewhere. It is a Stephen King based cross stitch. It is by TheWitchyStitcher, and it's really cool. It's got all these different rooms that are based off of different Stephen King movies and books and stuff, so I'm wanting to get that one started as well. So I'm gonna try to dye the fabric for both of those. I will post a video and hopefully it'll turn out good. Hopefully my fabric will turn out really nice, but I am getting so close to finishing this one that hopefully I can get that finished before the next stitch along starts, because I don't want to be, I'm already like, this one's finished a few months ago and stuff now. I got very behind, which I started behind on this one, but the next one I would like to try to stay kind of caught up on it and stuff. So I'm hoping I can get this one. This one has been my main focus. I've been, the past like few days, I've really been stitching on this one and working on the stairs. So I'm hoping I can get this one done before the next one starts. And I believe, if I remember the schedule correctly, I think she's gonna release the like frame first, and then it's gonna be like another month before she starts releasing like the weekly patterns. So I should have enough time to get this one done and be able to get that one started and get the frame done before the weeks start. My goal is to stay caught up on a stitch along. I've never done it. I've only ever, so this, the Haunted Library, and then this one is the only 2 stitch alongs I've actually done, and I started behind on both of them. So I didn't start when everyone else started because I had never done a stitch along before, and I wanted to kind of see if it was, the pattern is something that I wanted. With this one, I hadn't stitched anything by the designer before, so I just knew I really liked the theme and I wanted to just keep an eye out. And then with the Haunted Library, I really liked her stitches. I hadn't never stitched anything by her, but I really liked her style and the way everything was, but just the timing and everything, I didn't get the fabric until later. I was doing other things and stuff, so I just got started behind on it. So I'm really excited to actually start a stitch along with other people, and if I keep up with it, I don't know, we will find out. I hope so, but if not, I'm not going to be too disappointed in myself, because I feel like I'm a pretty fast stitcher. I know people can stitch a lot faster, especially if you stitch in hand. I don't like stitching in hand. I really like my Q-snaps and stuff, but I want to be able to, kind of lost my train of thought there, to be honest, but I would like to be able to stay caught up to people and be able to actually stitch along with the community and stuff. I know she has a Facebook group. I'm probably going to try to add myself on there, but if not, I will definitely be posting all my updates on Instagram, and then you will see the updates on here as well. But I already showed it a little bit. I haven't actually, oh, I just got a bunch of my other stuff stuck. I haven't actually touched this one in a little bit, but I did finish the Sage Jobstone, which you guys last saw, and I also stitched the first little chocobo here. I haven't done any of the back stitching on it yet. I'm probably going to wait on it, and I did start just the next little bit of the next one that will go right here. I wanted to go ahead and get the count part right, and so I counted, and that's all that's of that color on that one. So I was like, I'm gonna take a break, put this one on the back burner for a little bit. Like I said, really been focusing on the Haunted Library and stuff. So I'm probably gonna move my Q-snap up a little bit, because I believe there's 3 or 4 here. If I remember correctly, this one is the Gunbreaker. I believe White Mage is here, and I know there's Astrologian as well. There might be another one there. Bard, maybe? I'm not sure, but I want to get back started on this one, but this one has not been the main priority for me as of lately. Like I said, I did finish this one, which was really nice because that is such a big white block that I find very boring. But I believe the next couple are pretty colorful, and then there is a white mage, which is also a white stone like this one, so that one's gonna be a little bit of a slog as well, but hopefully I can get started on this one soon, get back working on it again. I don't know how much of this one I have worked on. By the way, this is the Stitch of Light Stitch Along by Lumiselene. If I don't mention who these are by or anything, everything will be in the description below. Sometimes I forget the designers or I forget what fabric I'm using. Some fluff there, but everything will be listed in the description. This one, I do know the designer's name, I just don't know how to pronounce it. It's Nadezhda something, I'm not sure, but I absolutely love this. I think I did this heart and I started on this. This is a little bit of a yarn ball. So this dragon sits in a basket and there's some yarn sticking out here and stuff. So I believe these are what I have worked on since you guys last saw it. I haven't touched this one in a bit. I would like to get this one done. I would just say soon, but I know I've still got, I may be halfway done with this. I'm not sure. I would have to pull up the pattern on Pattern Keeper and see, but I know it's got the basket and also has some another wing over here, so I do have to do the other wing for the dragon. I think there's like a yarn ball or something over here too. I can't remember for sure. I'm sure I posted a picture what the completed one will look like, so you guys will know. But yeah, so I haven't done a whole lot with that one. Which I haven't lately, but I did get quite a bit more done on my Stardew Valley map. I am loving how this one is turning out. I know this one is going to take a very long time for me. I've got to work on. I started working on some of the trees down here, and I love the greens. The colors are really popping like I want them to. So I'm very happy. I really wanted to work on this one last night, and I ended up getting distracted and doing some other things around the house and stuff, but I was like, I want to work on this. I'm getting like, so like, I think so right here is where the top is going to be. So I'm like almost halfway up to the top, so getting there. I've been playing a lot of a video game called Octopath Traveler. The second one just came out last month, and the characters on it are little sprites, and I want to try to stitch them. When the game came out and I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh. So I tried to like pull up images online, and there wasn't really any that were a good quality where you could pick out the pixels enough, but now that the game's been out a little bit, I'm hoping I can. One of the characters, I'll try to put a picture of her up here. Her name is Ochette, and she is super cute. She's a beastling, so she's like half human, half beast. So she's got like little cat ears and a little tail, and she's super cute. She's all about like eating, and she loves food and stuff, and I just love her. So I'd like to stitch her and maybe turn it into a magnet or a pin so I could put it on my pin board in my craft room or something, but I want to do something like that. And I did get another project started. I say started, I haven't stitched anything yet, but I do have the fabric ready. This is just some kind of scrap Aida. I do not know the brand. I know nothing. I just these are just scrap pieces that were in my stash. I've never stitched with it before. I have no idea where it came from. Like a lot of my stuff was thrifted and just give to me and stuff. So I don't know what it is. It's rather soft for Aida, which I thought was really surprising. But I also, you can kind of see a few of the colors. And I'm really excited because this is going to be a new finishing technique I've never done before. I've seen the patterns for a little bit. They are by Sirithre, and they involve, I thought I saw one over here. Oh. They involve this little muffin tin. So basically, it is going to look like a pie inside of this muffin tin, and it's gonna be a pin cushion, and I'm really excited. I'm gonna try to, whenever I get done with this, I'm gonna try to do a video of it so you can see how I put it together, or at least how I'm gonna try to put it together, because I've never done one before. I had these little tins off of Amazon, and there's like a whole pack of them, and I was like, I only have a pattern for I think 2 different designs and stuff, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of them. And my husband said, well, you're gonna make me muffins, obviously, with all the muffin tins. So I guess I'm gonna have to make muffins for my husband then. I also was talking about that I was wanting to dye some fabric. I also have some kind of mini pieces I've got I'm actually going to do some testing on. I will be recording a video on this because I've ice dyed before, which this time I'm going to be trying a technique called jar dyeing. It's basically where you wrinkle it up, you put it in a jar, you let it sit, and then bring it out. And it will give kind of the same effect as ice dyeing, but I want to try it. And I've also, the fabric that I've dyed before, when I've rinsed it and washed it, it's really faded a lot and lost the color. So I'm wanting to try, I've heard that soda ash, soaking the fabric in soda ash first will help the colors stay more vibrant. And I also, when doing my research, I found this other, it's called a dye fixative. It's by the RIT brand, which is the popular dyes here in the US. And so I'm going to test I'm gonna do them all the same color, leave them all in the same time. I'm gonna have one with just water, one where I do soda ash, one where I use the dye fixative, and I have a 4th one. This is the piece of fabric that I had left. So if I find another way to dye it as well, just to see if anything will make a difference. So be looking out for that video. Hopefully that will be coming out next week. That's the plan anyways. Like I said, I'm going to try to start doing weekly videos. I really like doing this. I like showing what I'm working on and everything. And it's a good way to get my creativeness out and be able to share it with like-minded people. My husband can only handle so much. Which I did get him into stitching once. I can't remember if I mentioned that or not. I'll have to try to show a couple of his projects. He hasn't done anything really big, but he did really enjoy it. His issue was he was working with black Aida, which is really hard to stitch on, and I told him from the beginning, I was like, you really should start with something else. should start with just a white fabric or something, but the patterns that he was wanting to do were on black and they look really good. Like I said, I'll have to get those and show them in a video at some point and everything. But I really hope that you have been enjoying my videos. If you do, please hit that like button, please subscribe, so that way you can be updated on what I am doing next. So until next time, see ya!